Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. So it's been a crazy week. Normally I would put out a video on Wednesday and Friday, and work was just chaos this week. I had to squeeze in not only my normal work week, but also 15 hours of training without taking anything else out. Thought I'd be able to do it easier. It was not so easy. So it was a busy week. I didn't get any of the Wednesday, Friday videos out. So I'm trying to make up for it today. I did get one out on Monday unexpectedly, but I was thinking I'd get 4 out this week, and that just didn't happen. I hope to get another one out tomorrow. We'll see. This one is going to be a quick and easy one. It's about a story I saw on Sports Collectors Digest, I think, about this unbelievable 1929 pack of gum. So, you know, I see, I'm in a Vintage Wax and Packs Facebook group, and I see people collecting old packs like from the 1980s, cello packs that have Hall of Famers that are visible, and they get them graded, and it says on them like 1980 Topps cello Nolan Ryan showing or something like that. And so I think that's really cool, but imagine if you could find a 1929 with Babe Ruth showing. That is what's for sale right now. It is insane. This is a pack of gum, and obviously Babe Ruth is showing. This is from one of 4 packs of this that were found 13 years ago, 2009. It's a 1929 Star Player Candy Pack. Put up here the front and the back of it. The packs had a single card in them, and then tons of little pieces of candy. So if you flip over to the back of the pack, you can see all the candy inside. The top of the pack, it was like a wax pack, was folded over, and then one staple was inserted to make sure it wouldn't open back up again. These ones were, this was Babe Ruth. Other packs that were in this find, these were all found in 2009 in what's called the East Coast find. I'll get into that a little bit more as we move through this video. But there were other packs they had Lou Gehrig, Walter Johnson in them, along with that candy. In 2009, 72 packs were sold. The family that found them kept one that had Babe Ruth in it. 2 Ruth packs, including the one that family kept, were sold around that time, or maybe it was a little bit later, for $9,000 and $10,000 roughly. One of those packs was opened, and the Babe Ruth was actually pulled out and graded by SGC as near mint, which is unbelievable. The PSA will not grade these due to the fragility of the packs. They won't grade the packs. The high bid currently on this pack is $28,000. And it has, I think, 5 days left before the bidding ends. So this collection, found in 2009, they were found in a storeroom of an old candy and gum distributor at the warehouse. And the family found them. They had brand names like Gaudi, which we're all familiar with if we're vintage collectors. It also had Tattoo, Orbit, and Gum, and Dockmans, which I've never heard of either of those. So these were found on very large shelves in the storeroom, and over the years they just kept getting pushed back and back, farther and farther, to the point where nobody could reach them and nobody ever had any reason to find them. And then the company presumably went out of business, but they wouldn't really say much about what this company was or what it was becoming. They had been saved as ordering samples by the company, and then apparently just forgotten about for 80 years. Yeah, 29 to 2009, 80 years. One of the boxes had Whiz Bang Gum, which I've actually heard about because I think I mentioned them in my History of Bowman video, or at least I read about them when I was researching that video. This Whiz Bang Gum was kind of like a kid's lottery back then. They put 2 sticks of gum in each pack. There are a penny per pack, and each box had 300 sticks of gum that would go to a store. So in that 300 sticks of gum, only 10% of them, so 30 of them, were white. And then the dealers, the store owners, if a kid found one of those white packs, the store owner would reward those kids with a circular card. And those cards had baseball players like Lefty Grove, Goose Goslin, Gabby Hartnett, baseball players, and then also actors like Gary Cooper. Incidentally, I recently read, completely unrelated to this, that Gary Cooper, I don't remember what his real name was, but he, when he went into acting, there was already somebody with his name, so they asked him what he wanted his real name to be, and he was from Gary, Indiana, and he said, I want my name to be Gary. And there was nobody named Gary before Gary Cooper, or almost nobody. But Gary Cooper brought about the popularity of the name Gary, or at the time popularity. Not very many Garys now, or not very many babies being named Gary. So I thought that was interesting, and I was just reminded of that as I was reading through my notes. So I thought this was an unbelievable find. Imagine going into a warehouse or into your grandmother's attic and finding packs of cards from way back then. And even so, my grandmother is 91, so it would have been, she was born in 1931. So imagine I find something from 1940. That would be amazing. This is from 1929. And it's not only like a Gabby Hartnett, like I mentioned, it's a Babe Ruth in these cards. It's unbelievable. It's really quite amazing. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this. I have a lot more of these things. Also going to the National in 10 days. I'm going to put out another video tomorrow. I'm working on a ranking of best vintage Topps designs. I'm working on, looking for cheap rookie cards of upcoming projected Hall of Famers for the next 4 years or so. So I've got a couple things I've got working on, and then going to the National the week after next, and hoping to stop in at a card shop. Also, I'm submitting a $18 order to PSA of pre-1995 items with my buddy Oliver. So got a lot of stuff coming out. Click that subscribe button if you're not already. Click that bell icon. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks.